What's the haps? I'm Meroka and welcome back to a little bit more of PAX East coverage. Today we're going to take a look at Gurgamoth, which is kind of an arena brawlery thing that involves ritual sacrifice to summon ancient gods, I guess. The plot of this is not well established. It's just kind of implied, really. But it's an arena fighter local co-op multiplayer thing. I don't know why you were looking for a deep and complex and intriguing plot in your arena multiplayer brawler things. Anyway, let's have a look at the options first. Not a whole lot to speak of here, but it is a very, very simple game, so that's probably about all you're going to want. Maybe some colorblind options would be good, because the players have different colors and it's nice to keep track of who's what and where, but at the same time you could probably get around that by picking different colored players so that you can differentiate them. There are a few color options for your players, so don't pick red and green players if you've got red and green color blindness, I suppose would be the solution. At any rate, let's hop on in. The only reason I'm showing you a local multiplayer game is because there are bots. Hello, bots. Let's have bots on normal difficulty, because I'm going to want to play against some bots. So yeah, we have these fellows, so there are 6 different colours available to us, so hopefully some of those will work if you're needing colourblind options. I'd rather hope they would. We have Cavendish is going to be my guy because I like green characters. I don't know. There's something about like local multiplayer things. I've kind of always been green, like since ever, so I'm going to be green guy. Cavendish. We are going to go up against, I presume it's just going to fill all the, it doesn't say how many bots, but I presume it's just going to fill them all with bot slots, 3 bots, presumably because there are 3 bot player slots, 3 bots for 3 player slots, yeah, that it rhymes. We have a variety of different arenas with a variety of different obstacles and ways to kill each other in. We have power-ups, so I'll definitely turn them on, but you can turn them on to high if you want more power-ups, or you can turn them off if you don't like them, if you want it a bit more vanilla. You can change how many points you play to. You can have a quick game, first kill wins, normal game is standard. You have a long or an epic one if you want to draw the fights out. Auto balance is kind of neat. It kind of adds, as the fights progress, it adds a little bit of a handicap to the players so that it's a little bit more balanced. Anyway, the Outer Waste is kind of your vanilla default map, so we'll have a look at that one first. We are going to be a little flying dude, and we're going to fly around. These are our things. We can A to attack, B to do a dodge, and double B to do kind of a brief stun thing. And we have no way to directly kill each other. We can fly around a bit, and I can press A to do a dash, and we will slam each other into walls. And you can slam into each other, but it doesn't really achieve much. What we need to do is, yeah, there you go. You have to slam people into walls, bits of the walls are going to break off. And those bits of the walls that are missing are a good way for them to smear me across in a pile of green goo. Whoopsie. Okay. So that's that. That was a round. It is quick, it is brutal, the level will regenerate between rounds. The dots above our head are just kind of dash ammunition. And once they're out, you will need to kind of hang around a bit just to let it regenerate. It is regenerating ammunition. That is one of the power-ups, one of the big spiky balls that I can... Ow! I tried to slam people into. I got one of them. Then they got me in the spikes. Yeah. Oh well. Yeah, dash will make you invulnerable to, I think, pretty much everything, if not everything. The developer that I spoke to at PAX defined it as pretty much everything. So that almost sounds like there is something in the game that you're not invulnerable to, but I don't know what it is. So, I don't know. Even these lasers on this weird laser trap thing that you can activate, you can dash through those, so you can step aside the laser by walking around it. And yeah, you can see, because I'm losing, I now get 4 charges of ammunition. That is our handicap, basically. The guys that are winning only get 2. There's a slow-mo power-up. It's beautiful. Admittedly, it does seem to kind of benefit everybody equally, I would have said. Big spiky balls on the go. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, there we go. I got a blue guy. Whoa. Oh, did I win? I won one. Hooray. I've not actually played this against bots before. I've only played against people, so it's like... I think bots was added in the first update to this game. It's the version 1.1. So if you're looking for someone to play against and you don't have people, there are bots. It's probably going to be a lot better if you can, you know, have a horrifyingly frustrating time with your friends, but the bots are here if you want them. I would advise finding actual meat people to play with. Meat people are more interesting than robot people. There's not a whole lot more to it than this. There's obviously a lot more arenas that got different traps and different layouts and things. A lot of power-ups, a bunch more. That one, oh, that's going to give me a shield. That is just as simple as a shield. I can if you hit that thing, yeah, you can knock the kind of giant spiky football around rather than dying on it, which is nice to run people over with. In one of the levels, that is literally the way you are intended to kill people. So Blue's losing, he's got the handicap. And yeah, there's a lot of interesting different ways for this to play out. It's a very, very, very simple mechanic. I've got the stun thing there as well. It's very difficult to land the stun. If you double tap B, you'll do a lightning thing there, which will drain everyone's abilities. Oh, I can do that with them. That actually works surprisingly well. Yeah, I can never really seem to land that against a player. It's very difficult to get your timing right on the stun, but if you can do it, they will lose all of their charges. That's a good way to clean the level out and make it spiky. And yeah, it makes them rather easy to kill, because they can't fight back terribly easily if you stun them. So I am Cavendish, I have awakened Gurgamoth, which I guess is literally what we're trying to do. You sacrifice enough of your opponents, you will awaken Gurgamoth. Which is why the little victory track meter is like a sacrificial altar thing, I guess. Yeah, you're filling it with blood, and then some elder god awakens. Congratulations. You have doomed us all. Let's have a look at a couple different levels. That one is... This level will get progressively smaller as we go on. And the death traps are, I hope, obvious. They're fairly self-explanatory. There will be power-ups lurking around them, but they're shields and they're worth grabbing, definitely. The bots are going to try and do stuns a lot more often than I do, I guess. And there we go. And that level is just going to get smaller and smaller and smaller until people die, so it ends things a little bit faster. So at PAX I just kind of got dragged into playing this a whole bunch, and I played it for a bit once, and then after that I was hanging around the indie mini booth for a while, and the devs kept grabbing me from time to time whenever they needed players. They're like, hey, you've played this game, you come play this with people. So I ended up playing it against a bunch of people. I'm not great at it, but my god if it isn't a fun game. And it's something that people can pick up and play really, really, really quickly. There's no great learning curve. Does someone get the, I think someone got the slow-mo ability. There's a slow-mo. It's pretty good. I'm out of abilities. I should try and stun people. I'm dead. There we go. So yeah, nobody I saw that tried to play this had a hard time learning it. It was usually just, how do I play this? Oh, that's how I play it. So if you're trying to get some friends around, you're like, oh, I've played a few rounds of this before, but you've never played it before. They're going to be up to speed in no time at all. There's not going to be really much of a difficulty curve to get around. I am going to be bringing this to, if anybody is in the general sort of West Yorkshire region, I'm going to be bringing this to an event that's going to be in Leeds. Look it up on Facebook, called Press Start. We're going to be showing this one off just because I think this one's so much fun. People can come drop by and get involved. It will be at the Leeds Marriott Hotel this coming Saturday. I don't know if that's likely that anyone's going to come to that watches these videos, but who knows, you may be interested in playing this. So yeah, we're going to set up a TV and get people playing this. And that's a tiny arena. God damn it, bots, kill each other. We're going to set up a TV, we're going to set up some controllers, and you can come bash each other to bits in the name of us promoting the name of our brand. Mostly is why we're there. And it should be fun. That's mostly what this is. I don't know if there's a lot more to show you. I'd like to show you more of the arenas. I might set up the other games with like first to one, or to be fair, I could just change the level and quit that out instead of playing these to completion. Let's set that to quick games. Oh, whoopsie. I left. Cavendish, go. Quick games. We will use the what have we got? Containment, that's a fun one. So that uses one of the power-up kind of traps. It's a little larger than your normal power-up trap, and it is permanent. So now there's just going to be a big old laser. There's nothing on the wall. All the walls are just kind of bouncy. It's a bit of a it's a bit of a asylum kind of thing, I guess. I think that's what that is. You just sort of bounce off the walls a bit, and yeah, your goal is to kill everybody with giant frickin' lasers, and by doing so, awaken Gurgamoth. By the same token, there is another level here, where, again, all the walls are nice and bouncy. If the walls are not actively spiky, it's reasonable to assume that they're fairly bouncy. And you can, ooh, not fly into that thing, you can get that rolling. Let's get a shield up, gives me an extra advantage. And this thing's just going to get faster and faster and faster the more you hit it, but I'm not going to get a chance to do that very often. But if you can hit that a few times, that kind of turns into a weird kind of, oh man. There was a game that used a mechanic like that a while back, and I can't remember what it was called. It was another multiplayer kind of thing, and the name completely eludes me. Someone will remember and put it in the comments. Won't you? Absolutely, you're going to do that. There is a level that is just all spikes all the time. Don't touch the sides of this level. Actually, I think the rocks in the corner are safe to touch. But literally, if you touch the edge of this level, you are dead. Don't do that. That's a freezy thing, and he's dead. Sometimes the game seems to go slow-mo when I don't think there's been... yeah, like that. It seems to be sort of a little bit arbitrary when it does that, mainly when, I guess, the game maybe determines that it is most dramatic to do so. If somebody's, like, on, like, match point, I guess you'd call it, then sometimes when you hit someone towards a spiky wall, it'll go slow-mo and play out the effect dramatically in slow motion. But it doesn't do that every time, and it's not a guaranteed kill either, so you can still recover from that. It's just when it determines that it's likely to be a kill, not when it's definitely going to be a kill. Sometimes you can escape from that during the slow motion bit, because I have done so before, which is always a nice bit of a dramatic turnaround as well. That's always fun. Anyway, yeah, that's pretty much what there is to it, to be honest. That's Gurgamoth. Is available on Steam. If you're looking for something to beat up your mates with, this is a great game. You should totally play this. I can't recommend it enough. Gurgamoth. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Meroka. I will see you next time.